I'm taking over Real Betis for 10 seasons because the GOAT has joined them. And no, I'm not talking about Messi or Ronaldo. It's Antony. Bro, Antony after joining Betis is literally putting Ballon d'Or worthy performances. And if he can do that for us in this takeover, Spain might have a new top dog, guys. That's our goal for this takeover. But it's going to be tough because even though we've got the GOAT Antony, Real Betis aren't the richest of clubs. Just a budget of 18 million for us to start with. But hey, over 10 seasons, bit by bit, if we can improve this team, maybe incorporate the academy, I think we can topple Barcelona and Real Madrid's dominance. It all starts here though in season 1. And bro, there's already so much improvements we need. Our goalkeeper is 71 rated. The defense looks meh. There is a bit of talent in this team. Lo Celso, he scores old, but he can be really good too. I like having Abde and Antony in the wings. They should be great. Vitor Roque is a proper good striker. The problem is that Vitor Roque is on loan. So is Antony. One of the challenges I want to take on in this takeover is keeping Antony at Real Betis throughout the 10 seasons. I want to grow him as much as possible in his overall. Fulfill the GOAT's potential. Because bro, have you seen him play for Real Betis? It feels like this club is his home. So yep, my first decision at Real Betis is going to be to try and sign Antony on a permanent deal. Oh, it's going to wipe out a lot of our budget, but I really want to do this, boys. Actually, we can do a swap deal here. I don't know about this Ruibal guy. If we can get away by putting lesser money, maybe tricking Manchester United to start with. Oh, there you go. We will get this deal done. And with that, Mr. Aura is joining Real Betis on a permanent deal. Wait, he's again having a presentation and unveiling. That means in one transfer window, bro has had 2 transfer presentations.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
Now, there's another Brazilian I kind of want to sign on a permanent deal, Vitor Roque. He's only 19. Oh, but we're going to struggle to sign him with the money we've got left. I think, boys, we're going to have to do a massive club clear out, especially if we want to sign some good players to this team. But for once, I wasn't able to clear the club out. Bro, I've legit transfer listed both Bakambu and Avila. I mean, we could probably get around like 14, 15 million for these two, but there are no offers. Meanwhile, I kind of made a mistake selling our goalkeeper because now all we've got is Adrian. Thankfully, Rui Silva is out on loan at Sporting. I'm sorry, Sporting. I'm gonna pull the rug here. We're recalling Rui Silva. I need a good keeper. He's not a long-term solution because he's 30, but 81 overall is much better than we can afford right now. Actually, though, our budget has gone up quite a bit, and that's more than enough to sign Vitor Roque on a permanent deal for Real Betis. Bro, I still want to make so many more signings for this team. Like, definitely a centre-back. But we're so broke. How are we gonna compete with Real Madrid and Barcelona? I've just got no idea. Well, maybe if we can't sell Avila and Bakambu, we'll have to sell Cucho. Didn't want to initially sell him because he's 25, but then I realized he's going to only hinder Vitor Roque's development. I have put Cucho on the transfer list. He's valued at like 26 mil. We could really get a good centre-back from this. And I guess our plan has worked because we have managed to sell Cucho. And for pretty big money, 34 million. That'll 100% give us a solid upgrade for the centre-back spot. Eric Garcia, 78 rated, plays for Barcelona. He's actually had a resurgence under Hansi Flick. And if we can get a good deal on him, I think this would be a solid transfer. And okay, guys, Eric Garcia isn't going to be that expensive, 22 million. If we get this at 20, we'll still have money for like the academy and other stuff. And there you go. I would say this is technically our first signing with Real Betis because both Antony and Vitor Roque were already at the club. We just made those permanent deals. Feels good to be signing a player from Barca. And not gonna lie, guys, for the first season, I think we've made some really solid upgrades to this team. If every season we can just slowly keep upgrading our team, growing our players, I don't think we'd be far off from being the best team in Spain. But hold up, guys. You thought it was going to be that easy? You thought the big dogs of La Liga were going to allow us to just keep improving our team? Every season, the first offer that comes from either Barca or Real Madrid for any of our players, we have to accept. And this will go on for as long as we don't win the league. So, yep, this takeover isn't going to be easy at all. That's why I've not kept any trophy goal. We're going to take things season by season. And our first challenge is to just get Real Betis in a Champions League football. That'll be enough to change a lot of the club money-wise. Now, for this first season, though, we're done with our signings. We don't have money left. What we are going to do, though, is sort out the tactics, because I don't think this formation suits the team we've got. This is how we're going to play with this team, boys, with Antony and Abde playing in the winger positions. Lo Celso as like a shadow striker. I think this way we can get the best out of this side. Also, having a player like Isco as a super sub is cold. Now, there's only one thing left for us to do before we can crack on with the season. Sorting out our youth academy. I think long term, if we want to be able to compete with the big dogs in La Liga and even Europe, we're gonna need at least 3 or 4 players to come through from the academy with incredible potential. And actually, there's already one super talent that we've got here, Oscar Hernandez. 14-year-old striker, 54 rated. Remember his name, guys, because I think in a few years we might actually promote him to the first team. But we are also going to start a massive scouting project in Spain itself. I think scouting players in central positions to build the spine of our team could be the play. But yeah, it's going to really depend on how lucky we get. Let's now make our way through the first season. Now, it's early days, so I'm not expecting trophies. All I want to see is some solid overall growth. End of the first season and we end up finishing 7th. I mean, at least we finished above Real Betis' arch rival Sevilla. But I was kind of expecting more, maybe sneaking into that top 4. But for that, we're going to need a bit more work on this squad. Although this season, we're seeing some decent enough growth. Abde is up to an 80 overall. Antony 79. Vitor Roque growing as well. Eric Garcia 80. This is what we want to see. But yeah, guys, because we didn't win La Liga, both Barca and Madrid next season can come for one of our players. But hey, we knew that was going to happen in this first season. It's going to be a grind before we can become the best team in Spain. In the cup as well, it was Barca who won it. But hold up, guys. We've still got a chance to win a trophy because we've made the Conference League final. I completely forgot that Real Betis were in this. And we were able to knock out a club like Chelsea. I had literally zero expectations of winning any trophies in our first season. But this could be a huge bonus for us. And we do actually end up winning it. Trophy number 1 with Real Betis in the bag. What a start. Meanwhile, guys, even on the academy front, we've managed to find some really good talents and all super young players. I mean, look at this kid, Bruno Asenjo, a CDM. Potential solid, but the cool thing is he's already 68 overall, but 15 years old. We can keep him in the academy for another couple of years where he can slowly keep growing. Then we've got Eduardo Acosta, a solid centre-back, Carrillo, a cam, and of course, we spoke about Oscar Hernandez at the start. Bro, we're building a proper project here at Real Betis. And now in Season 2, let's try and take it one step further. I want to get this Real Betis team to the Champions League, so we need to finish top 4. But oh no, Real Betis' financial situation is just not good. 38 million, that too after qualifying for Europa League. But hey, if this season we can get ourselves some upgrades in the fullback department, I think we would have a really competitive squad. Okay, we do have a way to generate quite a bit of funds because there's a lot of players I'm okay with selling. But last season it was so difficult offloading players. I'm not sure if it's going to be easy this time around. Well, it's been definitely easier selling players this time around. I guess if you're performing well, more clubs are interested in your talents. I do love a good club cleared out, but I wasn't expecting it to be this good. We're up to almost 80 million. Bro, this changes everything because now we can sort out both our fullback positions with quality players. And I've just found this Frenchman, Melvin Bard, 80 rated, 24 years old, snapping him up for 30 mil. Now for the right back spot, if we can sign Girona's Arnau Martinez, that is a defender sorted for us for the next 10 seasons. Signing Arnau Martinez pretty much costed us the rest of our budget, but I think it's gonna be worth it. I think we've spent our money right, guys. That defense is looking crazy good. There's only one thing I'm worried about. If an offer comes from Barca or Madrid, we have to accept it. The only thing is that right now we don't have players that Barca and Real Madrid will be interested in, so I think we can get away from selling a player to them. But okay, guys, I just saw this 31.3 million offer for Isco. I know he's magic, but he's 33. We gotta cash in. This is a ridiculous offer for a player as old as him. Anyway, Lo Celso is our starting cam. And now this is controversial, but I had to do it, boys. It was too good of a deal to say no to. Let me know in the comments if you think I made the right choice selling Isco. This is turning out to being the craziest window for us because now again our budget's up to 38 mil. I think we can use this to improve our defense even more by signing a centre-back. And we're using that money to sign Kalulu from AC Milan. This season couldn't have been any more perfect for us, guys, because we've literally improved our entire defense. The team is stronger than ever. There's only one worry about offers coming in from Barca or Madrid. Oh my days, there's an offer from Atletico Madrid, but we don't need to accept it. It's not Barca or Madrid. And we have gotten through transfer deadline day without having to sell any of our players. Now come on, guys, with the improvements we've made, it's time to get Real Betis to top 4. End of the season and we've got Real Betis finishing 5th. I was kind of hoping we can start making progress and qualify for Champions League, but we're still far off from that. It again means that Real Madrid and Barca could steal a player from us next year. To be fair, we don't really have a player that both Barca and Real Madrid would really want, so we're fine. Meanwhile, we came all the way to the semi-finals of the Spanish Cup, but knocked out to Barca. Europa League, Aston Villa won, and we got knocked out in the quarters. We're doing okay in cup competitions. Of course, last season we won the Conference League. But yeah, guys, next season I think we need to make progress with this side. Champions League is the bare minimum, because then the ball will start rolling. We'll be able to push for the title. Season 3 and Abde was just sold? How did this happen? 46.8 million. The board didn't even ask me. I'm actually got it, boys, because we were trying to develop update. I think he had a release clause and we didn't check. Now, the good thing is we've got a crazy budget because of that update sale, 131 million. I really want to push Real Betis to become a Champions League club this season, so we need to sign a proper good left winger, as well as adding a rock-solid CDM. Those are two areas where this team is lacking. And you know what? There is a Barcelona talent whose career I think is completely fallen off. Ansu Fati. I think moving to a club like Real Betis, kind of like what Antony has done, it could completely revive his career. He's 80 rated, 23 years old. There is room to grow. And for 40 million, we've got Ansu's signature. We're taking a bit of risk, guys, because everybody says he's a finished footballer. But I feel Ansu Fati has still got a lot to give. And if we can grow him to a high overall, he could be huge for Real Betis. For the CDM position, though, I want to go with someone established. Zubimendi from Real Sociedad. At 70 million, this is our most expensive signing yet. And I think it's what we need to try and qualify for Champions League. Also, guys, an update on our academy. Look at the growth on these guys. Bruno Asenjo up to a 71 overall at the age of 16. Carrillo is 65. Acosta 68. I think that striker that we had left the academy. But these three are players that I want to really develop and get into the first team at some point. I think they're still young. Maybe we can keep them in the academy for one more year without the risk of them leaving. Talking about risks, though, Barcelona and Real Madrid can still sign one of our players. Hopefully, we can avoid it. Can Atletico stop trying to steal my players? They're just coming in with offers for everyone. They already stole update. We've made it to deadline day, guys, and so far there are no offers from Barca or Real Madrid. No way, guys. No way. Not on deadline day. Barcelona have come calling back for Eric Garcia. They saw him perform reasonably well, and they want him back. I'm gutted, boys. I thought we survived another season. This is actually brutal, guys. Eric Garcia leaving us. We were trying to build something, aiming for Champions League this year. All of that has been crushed. Okay, this might not be so bad because now we've got 62 million to spend, but only 5 hours to go. And I really like this option, guys. Christian Mosquera, 22-year-old centre-back, 80 overall. We can easily afford him. And what a relief, guys. Just in time, we've managed to replace Eric Garcia with a younger centre-back with more potential. I think we've ended up winning in this scenario. Do you know what? We still have 27 million left. About 4 hours left on deadline day. And I've just realized we're lacking so much squad depth. We don't have a single backup winger or even squad depth for Lo Celso. Well, I found a couple of youngsters. Mbangula from Juve, the Hungarian Listes from Frankfurt. Both are 74 rated and should be great options on the bench. And that's why we're signing both of them up. Now I'm feeling like Eric Garcia's sacrifice actually has benefited the club. We've got ourselves a better centre-back, I'd say. And we're also putting more squad depth onto our bench. Bro, I think we're ready to qualify for Champions League. It's all about these players delivering now. And that's more like it, boys. Real Betis in the Champions League for next year. We finished third and above Real Madrid. And we were only 3 points off winning La Liga. Did we somehow sneak a trophy this year? Well, we lost the Spanish Cup on penalties. Wait a minute, guys. We somehow were in the Champions League this year, even though we finished 5th. I don't get this. How did we qualify for Champions League, guys? And the crazy thing is we were 4th in the league phases. We got knocked out in the quarterfinals, but I still can't believe we were already in the Champions League and we didn't even know. And looks like all that Champions League experience has helped our team grow, because look at the overalls. Antony out here is delivering, boys. 22 goals, up to an 85 overall. I told you we want to try and fulfill the GOAT's potential. Ansu Fati is cooking as well. I think now it's time for us to push on, improve this team even more, and go for La Liga. But oh no, guys. Season 4, we're starting off with a tough situation. Real Madrid have come in with an offer for Vitor Roque. We have to accept this, boys. We've got no choice. And there you go. Real Madrid is stealing one of our players. We just have to win La Liga once, guys, for this rule to end. And yeah, we need to do it soon, boys, because every season, if we have to let go of our players like this, it's gonna end up hurting us. Well, at least since we're a Champions League club, we've got good money to spend, 163 million again. And of course, there's one main thing we need to do, bringing in a striker who can replace Vitor Roque. And I think I found a striker that I don't think I've ever used in FC before. Samu, 86 rated Spanish striker. He's only 23. I have never heard of this guy, but I guess I will now, because we're dropping 100 million to sign him. Okay, guys, we've got an interesting decision to make. An offer for our 85 rated goalkeeper, Rui Silva. I'm gonna accept this. You might be thinking, why on earth am I selling Rui Silva? Well, guys, he was 33, and now we've got 87 million to bring in a super high rated goalkeeper. And I don't think we can find a better option than Mamadashvili. It's time to bring him back to La Liga. He played for Valencia before. Now he's gonna play for Real Betis. Compare this Real Betis team that we've built to the one we had at the start. The change is just crazy. Only thing we lack is still a bit of squad depth. Oh my days, we've got a 54 rated backup keeper. To be fair, he is 40 years old. That made me realize that maybe it's time we involve some of our academy players into the first team, especially the 17-year-olds, because otherwise they will leave. I mean, Varela 69 rated should be pretty good for a backup keeper. Acosta 73 rated centre back should be solid squad depth. The same with Asenjo. I think we can keep this Carrillo kid in the academy for another season. This is now, I think, the best squad we've had, and it's about time we start winning La Liga, boys, because look at the quality of our players. If we don't end up winning the league, we're gonna see Barca and Real Madrid steal more of our players. End of the season, and yes, boys, Real Betis have won La Liga, our second trophy with them. And you know what that means? For the rest of this takeover, Barcelona and Real Madrid cannot steal our players. That is such a relief. And also this season, we make it trophy number 3 by winning the Spanish Super Cup. Oh, we did get knocked out in the round of 16 of the Champions League. There is still a lot of progress we need to make. I want to get Real Betis to 10 trophies next. And one of them, I do want it to be the Champions League. It's going to be hard. But yo, this Real Betis team is just getting better and better. We're soon going to have our first batch of 90+ rated players. Zubimendi's getting there. Antony's cooking as well, boys. 87 overall. Nah. What are those stats, boys? 49 goal contributions from the GOAT. For Season 5, I don't think I want to change too much of this team. I think we're doing well. There should be a lot of growth this season as well. But I think we could do with a better left back. And Milos Kerkez, who's currently playing at Real Madrid, would be perfect. I know it does feel good to be stealing a player from Real Madrid. We get revenge for Vitor Roque. I'm also signing this Tieno Barry kid, 82 rated backup striker. I mean, hey, if we want to go for the Champions League, we're gonna need squad depth in every department. Also, boys, we're gonna further improve our squad depth by promoting John Carrillo from the academy. I think we've used our academy really smartly in this takeover. We've got 4 of them on the bench helping the squad out. I don't know if they'll ever make it into the first team because the level is so high, but at least they're gonna be fighting for this Real Betis team. We're making our way through the season now, and let's see if we can go back-to-back in La Liga. Maybe if you guys can subscribe to the channel, we'll get a bit of luck. End of the season and going back-to-back in La Liga is not going to happen. Barcelona take the lead. But you know what? We finished second. We were only 3 points back. We're on the right track. We do win the Spanish Super Cup, though, making it 4 trophies for us. Oh, we lost the Spanish Cup final. That's painful. Wait a minute. Am I seeing things right? We've made the Champions League final out of nowhere. How did we pull this off? I know our team is good because we've got 90 rated Mamadashvili. Every player is now 85+ rated. We've got a solid bench. And okay, guys, when you've got Ansu Fati and Antony putting in numbers like this, we shouldn't be surprised that we've made the Champions League final. But can we actually go all the way? Yes, we can. Antony scored the winner. What a goat, man. Honestly, that's our 5th trophy with Real Betis, boys, and it's the big one. But let's not stop here, guys. I think we can get this Real Betis side to 10 trophies in the next few seasons. Season 6 and fresh off winning the Champions League, I don't think we need to change anything in this side. Let's just let the squad grow more, and I'm hoping we can get back to winning La Liga as well. Well, it looks like winning La Liga once was easy, but winning it consistently is a whole nother game because we finished 3rd. Real Madrid and Barcelona are too good, man. Maybe we do need to make improvements to our team. We also didn't win the Super Cup this time around. No Spanish Cup either. We lost the UEFA Super Cup. Champions League PSG knocked us out. We're going trophyless. I'm actually surprised because our team did really grow well. Our entire attack now is 90+ rated. Our CDMs as well. But I guess if we want to win more trophies, the team has got to constantly improve. I think, guys, right now the only thing that's holding this team back is that camp position, Lo Celso. I mean, we can't blame him because he's 34 years old. He's given this club a lot. But if you look at the rest of our team, he is now the lowest rated player in the squad. We need a superstar in this camp position. And oh my days, with the money we've got, we can literally sign anyone we want. In that case, I don't think there would be a better option than Florian Wirtz. 92 rated cam. I can't believe it's Real Betis that we're signing a player like Florian Wirtz. Who would have freaking thought? And that's the impact of Flo Wirtz. We've crushed everyone in La Liga and we've gone unbeaten. Yo, I didn't even notice that invincible season with Real Betis of all clubs. That's trophy number 6 and we've done it in style. We also win the Spanish Cup, which means that's trophy number 7, but we're also on on course for a treble. Oh my days, we've reached the Champions League final. We're facing Real Madrid. This Real Betis team that we've built could become a treble winning side. And something even crazier is that Antony could actually end up winning the Ballon d'Or. He's 92 rated. And if we win the Champions League here against Real Madrid, which we have, Ansu Fati and Wirtz have scored. Trophy number 8, a treble with Real Betis. And okay, guys, we've made it to the Ballon d'Or ceremony. Is it going to be Antony, though? Oh, it's Ansu Fati. Antony's there sitting in the ceremony, which I think is an achievement in itself. But how cool is it that we've got a Real Betis player winning the Ballon d'Or? And of course, guys, having a Ballon d'Or winner in our team means that in Season 8, we've won La Liga as well. 9 trophies with Real Betis. And yes, we do make it 10 with the Spanish Super Cup. We don't win the Spanish Cup, but 11 with the UEFA Super Cup. Okay, we're not going back-to-back in the Champions League, boys. Juventus won that. But guys, we've built a super team here at Real Betis. Almost every player in this side is 90+ rated, bar Mosquera and Arnau Martinez. They'll probably get there soon enough. Let's now aim to get to 15 trophies. I think with 2 seasons left, it is 100% doable. Oh, I was expecting us to do better in La Liga, 3rd, especially after going recently invincible. Barca back on top. We do win the Spanish Super Cup, so that's up to 12 trophies, but no Spanish Cup. Champions League, we got humbled in the playoffs. I'm surprised, guys, that with this team, we didn't win more trophies this season. Okay, guys, I think I figured out the problem. It's Antony. He's had his worst season yet, just 15 goals. He's 33. It might be time for the end of an era. In our final season, guys, I had to do it. Antony needed to be sold, but he's leaving, guys, as a Real Betis legend, winning us 12 trophies, a Ballon d'Or podium finish. And now, guys, we've got the job of getting a crazy good replacement. I think that's all this team needs. The rest of it is fine. We get a superstar right winger, and I think we can get to 15 trophies. And 10 seasons in a career mode, there's only one player who can change everything for us. Lamine Yamal. 94 rated, guys, at the age of 26. For our final transfer to cost us almost 294 million is crazy. And there you go. The world's biggest talent is going to be a Real Betis player. Surely we can now make our way to 15 trophies. And that's what Lamine Yamal can do, boys. In our final season, we've got La Liga trophy number 13. And we've beaten Barca to the title. Make that 14 with the Spanish Cup. No way, guys. To make it now to 15 trophies, we're going to have to win the Champions League. At least we finished 3rd in the league phases. Knocking out Lyon in the quarterfinals. Through against Bayern Munich, and we're facing Barca. They would 100% want revenge for us stealing Lamine Yamal. Look at the stats he had. Bro is living up to Antony's name. But yo, guys, the team we've built over these 10 seasons at Real Betis, one of the craziest takeovers we've done. Even the youth academy players that we've developed have played a huge part in this takeover. A Senho, a Costa, Carrillo, they're all 80+ rated, ready to contribute from the bench. But now let's see if we can wrap up this takeover with our 15th trophy. We can't. Of course, we had to take an L to wrap things up. I actually can't believe we lost to Barca. Our team was crazy. But hey, you can't win everything. And I'd say 14 trophies with Real Betis is a pretty good achievement. Let me know in the comments how much would you rate this takeover out of 10. I'd say we did a really good job, maybe a solid 8. But yeah, we could have won a few more trophies. Now, if you enjoyed this video, why not watch me take over Napoli with Diego Maradona? Click here.